Hi, it's Chef Matt, and welcome to 3 Minute Thursday. This week, we're talking about retherming pasta. With 55% of our guests ordering this base ingredient, it pays to nail it every time. First, the pasta. The shelf life on cooked pasta is 2 days. The day it's cooked and the following day. That is all. Out-of-date pasta tends to get flabby and deliver a less than desirable result. It needs to be properly separated after tray cooling and covered. But most importantly with the pasta, it needs to be on weight when you refire it in the basket. And there's a reason why we only cook so much pasta at a time. It's because freshly tossed pasta is better, and we don't want a lot of it sitting around when the guests aren't in the building. The recipe calls for 32 ounces in the basket, and when the cook adds too much pasta, they're not following the recipe, number one, and they're also diluting the flavor of the butter and seasoning that the guest will get. I'll ask you all to demo 32 ounces of pasta in the basket and then cook 48 ounces of pasta in the basket with the same butter, salt, pepper, and parsley. It won't be the same. There'll be a discernible difference. And then comes the water. There are 3 rules to follow when retherming pasta, and they cannot be skipped. Boiling water, and boiling water. The problem is when we retherm. When the water's boiling and we add bags of sauce to the heat, it lowers the temperature below the boiling point. And when pasta is rethermed below the boiling point, it will accept more water into the pasta, breaking it down and making it softer and losing the al dente. Next, if a cook is really busy and they leave it in the pasta water too long, that's just as detrimental because you're overcooking it. So what to do? Better pars. Watch when you fire sauces. Fire sauces during non-peak periods, and you can always use a sauce pot to retherm on the stove, so you always have boiling water for the pasta. A big question I get a lot is, how do I keep the pasta cooker water ready and not boiling too hard? Well, it's the throttle and the brake method. Think of the gas and the flame as the throttle. Big bubbles, high heat. Next, you need brakes to slow you down. That's where the cold water intake comes into that. You should be able to keep a reasonably light boil by modulating the gas and the cold water to achieve this. Can all of our managers and supervisors do this, number one? And ultimately, when we hire a cook, how much time do we give them to teaching them this method? Until next week, it's Chef Matt saying, take care.